Mission Viejo Christian School is?
Family.
A family, yeah.
Awesome.
Mission Viejo Christian School is an ideal family school.
The one word I would use to describe Mission Viejo Christian School is love. Mission Viejo Christian School is love.
Probably caring.
Family.
Oh man, one word, special.
Fun.
Mission Viejo Christian School is doing what God has called us to do, and that is preparing students for the future.
Yeah, you know, it's just an awesome privilege to be able to have a school on campus here that brings in children from the community that get a Christian education, and even much more than that, it's allowing the kids to have mentors in their lives, Christian men and women who are teaching these classes, who see beyond the classroom and that they're discipling kids to be more like Christ.
Well, one of my most favorite things I like to tell prospective parents is what is nice about our school is that we're small enough in size that every teacher knows every child. They don't become just a student ID number, they don't get lost in the shuffle.
Well, we came to an open house and they just talked about how, you know, how important the faith is and how important prayer is and throughout the day, and just you could hear that in the teachers when they're speaking that they're really genuinely here to help the children learn and to grow in their faith, and that's really what made a difference for us.
When we started again this year, my encouragement to our staff and to our administrators, number one, was to make sure that we serve these families well.
Hello from Mosul, Iraq.
And Dad, we're so glad to have your daughter here. It's just great to be serving, and you'll probably see this on the video one day. We want to be grateful for all of our dads and people who are serving in the armed forces and trusting their kids to us at our school while they're gone. You missed your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna see him soon?
Yeah, in March.
Yeah.
Number two was that we see that we make every effort to help these children succeed this year.
Well, I was telling Mr. Mack today that I believe that, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry, that my daughter is having an experience this year that will change her life forever.
Well, I think that the staff is what makes this place from ordinary to extraordinary, because they're the spirit and they're just kind of like the glue here that like holds everything together.
What separated Mission Viejo for me from the others was the people, the teachers. The relationships between the teachers, the relationships between the teachers and the parents, the relationships that the teachers have with the children, and then therefore the relationships that the children have with one another.
I adore her teacher, and she has given my daughter more self-confidence in many ways. Academically, she's always had self-confidence, you know, socially and in other ways, but academically, she's helping her blossom, and I really believe it is just absolutely attributed to the teacher and to the school.
We've been very, very happy with the academics and the testing that they get put through. This is not just studying the Bible, which is obviously very important, but there's very strong academics in all disciplines. As
a PTF president, I would say the quality of the school is it's outstanding. It's incredible. It's very high quality. I think they hold themselves to a higher standard because they're a Christian school and they answer to God. So they feel like, you know, we have to do this right. God's watching us, and I feel like all the staff and the administrators hold themselves to a very high standard.
Well, it's very different from public schools, number one, because there's no drugs or alcohol, and it's very Christian. We have Bible classes, which is good, and we have a good, strong foundation that we can take to whatever high school we go to next.
The man who was principal here before me for the previous 3 years took our SAT scores for our upper grades from 4th and 5th grade on up through 8th grade From a place 3 years ago when we were scoring in the 60s and the 70 percentiles to a place where we are now in the upper 70s, 80s, and lower 90 percentiles in our SAT scoring. And if you go to our website, you can review that. We're thrilled about what we're able to do here.
Just everybody seems like they're here as a ministry more than a job. So that the teachers are just a lot more loving and caring and just more personal, more of an intimate setting. And
the love that's here, the support for the family that's here, the inherent love of God that's here.
As Jesus' prayer was, as in heaven, so on earth, Mission Viejo Christian School reflects, and we're committed to reflect that. We have African American, white, Hispanic, we have Pacific Islanders, we have people from around the world, cultures from around the world who are in this school to learn about the things of God, to be academically prepared, to succeed on every level relationally when they leave this school. So if I could sum up, Mission Viejo Christian School is a place where people learn, grow, develop, and express their God-given talents, gifts, and calling.